Owning one of the most expensive cars in the world is more than just a dream. These supercars are the living examples of engineering, performance, and ultra-luxury. They all have shown what happens when a team of crazy engineers and designers meets with a single goal to make something extraordinary and put a dent in the automotive industry. These are many expensive car brands in the world that sell their limited edition, which is also the most expensive cars, only to loyal customers. There are one who has a legacy connected to their brand. Here are the top 5 most expensive car in the world of all time and their owners. Number 5. Lamborghini Veneno. $4.5 million. The two owners are Mr. Chris Singh, a well-known car collector and Indian-American businessman based in New York, and Mr. Antoine Dominic, former Ferrari customer and the owner of Lamborghini Long Island in New York, USA. The Veneno is a two-door two-seater high-performance sports car by Lamborghini Automobiles. This limited production car is based on the Aventador and developed to celebrate the 50th birthday of the company. The manufacturer unveiled the first working prototype in 2013 Geneva Motor Show with a price tag of $4.5 million, made it one of the most expensive cars in the world. Saying of limited edition, Lamborghini manufactured only 3 units and all of them were sold even before public unveiling. Although every Lamborghini is made for speed, but the Veneno has something different to offer. When it comes to aerodynamics, cornering capability, and stability, this sports car gets unique designed racing-focused chassis with pushrod suspension and horizontal spring damper units which you won't get in the Aventador, from which Veneno shares its platform. There is lots of carbon fiber in or outside the car, like the entire chassis and other elements are made up of carbon fiber reinforced polymer monocoque, which not only helps to reduce the overall weight of the car but also gives it confidence while cornering. Expect the chassis and few dynamics. Lamborghini Veneno shares the same family engine but with some tweaks. The Lamborghini Veneno comes bolted with mid-mounted 6.5-liter, V12 MPI petrol engine, which is capable to serve 750 PS of power and 690 Nm of peak torque. This engine comes mated to a lightning-fast 7-speed auto-independent shifting rods gearbox. Power controlled by an electronically controlled module and transmitted to all wheels. That's not all, there's a rear mechanical self-locking differential so that you can unleash the full potential of the Veneno. This sports car is pretty fast. The top speed of Lamborghini Veneno is 355 km per hour, which makes it the fastest Lamborghini in the world. It does 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds, whereas 0 to 200 km per hour comes under 5.5 seconds. Thanks to the engineering and designers team who has achieved this breathtaking performance and also made us realize that every second matter. Number 4. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. $4.8 million. The two owners are Floyd Mayweather, who is an American former professional boxer, and Hans Thomas Gross, who is a self-made billionaire based in Austria. Koenigsegg is a high-performance sports car manufacturer. The company is based out in Sweden and recorded many achievements to their bulletin. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is an exclusive supercar from Koenigsegg Automobiles. Until now, you have seen the carbon fiber in black color, but Koenigsegg has done something different. Usually, the manufacturer uses to expose carbon fiber to make the car light in weight yet aggressive. So, expect using the black exposed carbon fiber. The company developed a unique paint solution that converted the black carbon fiber into silver white. This unique solution turned the car looks more sparkling and one of a kind. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita holds some of the unique features in the list, like double carbon fiber rear wing, Inconel exhaust system, carbon ceramic brakes with ABS, paddle shifters, tire monitoring system with hydraulic lifting system and more. This supercar seems extremely aggressive in power. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is powered by a Koenigsegg's factory-made V8, 4.8-liter twin-Rotrex superchargers petrol motor. This motor develops extremely good 1018 bhp of power at 7000 rpm and an impressive torque of 1080 Nm at 5600 rpm. Power is sent to the rear wheels via a 6-speed manual/semi-automatic torque-sensitive transmission system. That's not all, it also comes packed with paddle shift and a limited slip differential. Speaking of performance, this sports car is fast AF. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita can accelerate 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds, whereas 0 to 200 km per hour comes under 8.7 seconds with a whopping top speed of 410 km per hour. At this crazy speed, the driver will feel a lateral G-force of 1.5 G. Koenigsegg Automobiles is strict to limited production. That being said, the company manufactured only 2 examples of Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita in the world. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero. $8 million. The owner is Brian Christopher Williams, a famous rapper and musician, also known as Birdman. The Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero is a high-end performance sports car made by a German car manufacturer brand Maybach that is a subsidiary part of Daimler Chrysler Motors. The project was started in 2013 and unveiled in May 2015, Italy. It took 25 months from idea to the final working model of Exelero. Exelero was originated from the Latin Italian term excello excelso, which equals to outstanding, and accelero, which means accelerated. According to the manufacturer, the Maybach Exelero was a particular project car that was created to test the tires. This collaboration was signed between the Daimler Chrysler and the tire manufacturer Fulda. This was not the first concept car. Earlier in 1930, the same company had used a Maybach model. The Fulda needed a car that can easily touch the max speed of 350 km per hour or even more. During the final test, the car hit 351 plus km per hour and set a world speed record of world fastest limousine on standard production tires. It combines the speed of a sports car and luxury of a long wheelbase limousine. That being said, the car weighs almost 2.6 tons, which is considerably bulky but gives it more stability and rigidity on the road. If I talk about Maybach Exelero interiors, just like any other Maybach, you get plenty of things. Everything is covered in the most exceptional quality of leather and neoprene. That's not all, there are many inserts of aluminium and carbon fiber in red and black color. Mechanically, Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero is powered by a 6.0-liter, twin-turbo, V12 AMG petrol unit, which we have seen placed in Maybach 57. As I have mentioned, this is an AMG, this means there is no power shortage. Mercedes Maybach Exelero. This V12 propels a rumbling 700 horsepower of power and a massive torque of 1000 Nm. To handle this much amount of power and torque, the manufacturer has fitted an AMG G-Tronic 5-speed automatic transmission system. Being a big luxury limousine, Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero has a top speed of 351 km per hour. This makes Maybach Exelero one of the fastest limousine in the world. Also, Exelero is capable of hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. $13 million. The owner is Sam Lee, a Hong Kong-based billionaire, and also owns a Boeing aircraft and an exclusive collection of cars. The Sweptail was first debuted in May 2017 in the event of classic and vintage cars taken place in Lake Como, Italy. At the time of launch, the super luxury car was announced with a whopping price tag of around $13 million, which was the most expensive car at that time. Rolls-Royce Sweptail is a 2-seater, 2-door super luxury and expensive car in the world. It shares its chassis and engine from one of the best-seller Phantom 7 Coupe, which is currently out of production. If I talk about the design, then it's not a normal Rolls-Royce. Everything you see is completely redesigned and reworked. And for those who don't know, that Rolls-Royce Sweptail was not a production car. This design was requested by a super yacht and aircraft specialist. Later on, Rolls-Royce accepted and commissioned this project in 2013 as only one masterpiece in the world. The front of the Rolls-Royce Sweptail holds a massive solid aluminium grille that gives it a distinct and bold look. Whereas, the side profile of the car adds simplicity character to the car. Come to the rear end, the manufacturer has given Sweptail some out-of-the-box design elements, exteriors as well as interiors, that had never been experimented in the history of Rolls-Royce. That's not all, it gets a unique registered number 08, which is specially crafted from aluminium and polished with hands. Many things in this extraordinary Rolls-Royce is distinct from rest product cars. As demanded by the owner, the entire roof of the Sweptail is made up of the panoramic sunroof that lets the natural light fall into the luxury cabin. Coming to the side profiles, there are no sharp body lines. Everything you see has a liquid flow design. There are standard wheels with 7-spoke alloy. Step inside, you see a whole new world. The theme of the interior is based on the philosophy of simplicity and minimalism. As in the dream book of the client, the manufacturer has used natural materials like high-quality wood in two-tone color. There is a mini refrigerator placed in the center of the seats. The owner also gets a smart place, on both sides of the seats, to keep his suitcase. This is Rolls-Royce, so can't make without advanced features. The user can control the center console with a touch of a button, want to drink campaign tap, and the system will get ready it for you. Saying of specs, the Rolls-Royce Sweptail is powered by tried and tested engine which we have seen in Rolls-Royce Phantom. It gets a 6.8-liter, V12 longitudinal placed petrol engine that churns a good power of 571 PS and a maximum torque of 720 Nm. Power is sent to the rear of the wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. Considering the weight, which is 2,629 kilograms, of the luxury Sweptail, the car is pretty good in performance and efficiency. This 2.6-ton Sweptail has a pretty impressive top speed of 250 km per hour and a good acceleration of 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds, whereas 0 to 100 miles per hour comes under 5.3 seconds. Considering the amount, this individual designed Sweptail is not meant for speed or performance. Rather than, you would want to relax in the lap of luxury and enjoy the view from insulted window glass. And number 1. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. $18.7 million. The owner is Cristiano Ronaldo, a well-known professional footballer. 5th of March 2019, it was company's 110th anniversary. Bugatti Motors introduced one-of-a-kind hyper-sports car to the world, Bugatti La Voiture Noire, also known as the Black Car. We have seen in many practical objects that custom-made things add value to the product as well as increases price too. This went the same with the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Every bit of the car, like spare parts, body kits, and other components, are handmade. This two-seater two-door hyper-sports car is a perfect piece of French luxury and craftsmanship. To make it lighter and faster, the entire structure, as well as other relative dynamic components, are made up of one of the strongest and lightest material, carbon fiber. That's not all, some of the parts are manufactured with the help of Titan. Not only the engine part, but the manufacturer has worked a lot on the design too. Many elements of the La Voiture Noire resembles of the legendary Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic, like artistic side lines, horseshoe grille, and Bugatti's signature line. This only hypercar in the world, Bugatti La Voiture Noire, features an all-black paint job with few highlights of chrome across it. If you look at alloys, they are a bit different in design, like never seen before. It's a powerful W16, quad-turbo, 8.0-liter engine, petrol engine that pushes a healthy 1,500 HP of power at 6,700 RPM and maximum torque of 1,600 Nm between 2,000 to 6,000 RPM. Power will be sent to all wheels with the help of an electronically controlled 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox system. Combining this level of performance and engineering, the manufacturer has made not only the most expensive but one of the fastest Bugatti in the world as well. Bugatti stands for speed, performance, and luxury. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire has an estimated top speed of 236 miles per hour. As we have discussed above, the hypercar will have the same engine with few refinements and some aerodynamic tweaks. The hypercar is capable of hitting 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds, followed by 0 to 124 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds and 0 to 186 miles per hour under 13.6 seconds. Whether it's the breathtaking performance or extraordinary engineering, some of the finest and premium materials like Titan, carbon fiber, and high-strength alloy and last hundreds of hours of work by passionate automobile peoples that makes this ultimate machine one of the most expensive car in the world. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe us.